Hi, I'm Paula Hoffman, Ms. Essence International 2012. I chose to compete in the Essence pageant because I had watched the leadership and the staff over the past several years and loved the way they ran the pageant. They completely support their contestants and their queens and their appearances and their platforms. They're there for them. Throughout the entire year, they have contestant phone calls. And those are really important to know what's going on all the time, to keep in touch and to know any questions that you're going to have at nationals. The big thing for me too is at the end of the national pageant, they always give you your scores. Most pageants don't do that, but how else are you to improve if you don't know your scores? The Essence pageant is all about celebrating the modern day woman. It doesn't matter your age, your color, or your clothing size. It's about who you are and celebrating the woman you are and the things you do in your community. Of course, we have evening gown, fitness, and most importantly, interview, where the judges get to know you as a person. And that's the most important part of the entire pageant. Now, my secret to fitness is having a goal. Without a goal, it's really hard for me to stay in shape. So my current goal is I am walking for the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Awareness 3-day walk for 60 miles in Washington, D.C. in October. So that's a long time to walk, but it's making me train. So I'm walking about 6 days a week, so that keeps me in shape for fitness. Of course, I love to do Pilates. Pilates is the most important thing that a pageant girl or model or anyone that really wants to stay in shape can do. It helps you with your poise, and it helps you with your stamina, and helps you to be able to just be able to get through the whole day. So those are great things. Of course, swimming would be my favorite because I do love a little bit of competition, and that is the only sport I can actually beat my husband at. So that's probably my favorite sport to be able to do to keep in shape. So to relax during pageant weekend, I figure I'm completely prepared by then. If you're not prepared by pageant weekend, it's pointless. You should have done all your preparation beforehand. So on pageant weekend, you will find me dancing around, singing to either Christian praise music or 80s hair bands. I'm going to be listening to those songs and dancing around. I'll be the fool backstage with her headphones in, having a good time. Now, when I'm trying to wind down at night, that's when I have a little Smurf, which is my little secret weapon that actually came from my husband and my teenage sons, and I take that with me everywhere. It's my comfort, is knowing that they're there with me at every moment. So that's my little secret to winding down at night. Now, my favorite competition, the phase of the competition I love, is interview. Because you look amazing on your bio sheet, and it tells all about the things you do in your community, but it really doesn't tell your personality. And in person, I'm actually quite funny, and I like to joke around, I like to put people at ease. And so I like that the judges can see that in me at that moment. In fact, at my last pageant, one judge asked me, "Where would you like to be in 5 years?" My answer, a trophy wife, right? Well, I meant that as a trophy wife, I would be able to do more things in my community. I would be able to work in the schools and in hospitals and be able to do a lot of things that you're not able to do when you have a big girl job. So, of course, I got many laughs. But they were able to see my personality and where I really truly want to be and the things I want to do. So interview is my absolute favorite thing, and it should be yours because that focuses most on who you are and the personality and the character of you. So, my biggest obstacle and challenge. My biggest challenge was while I was running for Ms. Essence, and that was the death of my mom. She was one of my biggest supporters. And it was after she had fought breast cancer for 18 years, fighting it 5 times. And she'd always won her battles. So it was really hard for us that she finally lost that battle. We lost her in December, quickly followed by my father-in-law in February. And quite frankly, it was incredibly tough on our family. But through family and friends and the support of pageant queens and friends, that we were really able to come around. I love the fact that I still had appearances to do, and it really inspired me to be able to do even more for breast cancer awareness, to really get the word out. And it also inspired me to have more family time and to spend more time with my family and involve them and pageant appearances. Those are really important things you should do, that when you have challenges and obstacles that come before you, you need to meet those challenges and excel through them. Find ways to get past them, because life is full of obstacles. It's what you do with them that shows who you truly are. So my best pageant advice would be to be yourself, because you are the best you will ever be. You need to not get caught up in researching other contestants. Don't be on the computer blogging and checking them all out, because really, it's about you. That's who people want to know. So that's what you need to do, is focus on what you want to do during your current reign and what you want to do in your future reign. The title you're going for, that's what you should focus on. The second thing would be to remember that winning a pageant is about timing. And although every time we enter a pageant we think it's our time, it really probably isn't. Until you bring home that crown, it's not in the timing. And sometimes it may never be your time. But who you become each time you're in a pageant, that's what it's for. So I hope you have a great time. Thank you for listening. Again, I am Ms. Essence International 2012. Remember, live the life that you imagine, not the one that others imagine for you.